Hello, everyone. My name is Robert Campbell. I am the runner of Godsaw's Turnbuckle. Godsaw has been a nickname of mine that I've had for quite some time, something that I'm probably never going to change or anything to go along with that. So I have been running Godsaw's Turnbuckle on my old channel that was a mixture of gaming and wrestling reviews. I made that change to where it was only going to be that Godsaw's Turnbuckle is going to be its own channel and everything to go along with that. Haven't really been doing much with that channel as of late, with the exceptions of a couple of reviews for pay-per-views that I've been watching or anything to go along with that. I am here today to make an announcement about upcoming videos for the channel itself. Those updates and announcements are going to be two things. One is going to be more on the somber side because a little bit later today, I'm waiting until WWE has officially announced all the names of the releases and everything that are going on. I'm going to talk about that in its own separate video, how I feel, everything to go along with it, with those particular ones. Because there's a lot to really dive into and dig into with those because they made an announcement about they made an announcement today and a conference call about cutbacks, layoffs, and furloughs. And I'm going to go into that in its own separate video, especially once all the names are out and I can pay respects to each of the names to go along with that. Second of all, this is going to be more of a fun announcement. This is going to be more of a fun announcement and everything because I'm not necessarily 100% knowing whether or not I'm going to be doing weekly television reviews for all the different wrestling programs or anything to go along with that. AEW, even WWE, everything to go along with that. I'm not 100% certain whether or not I'm going to be doing that. I won't necessarily make an announcement whether or not I'm going to be doing weekly reviews for any of those shows. You'll probably just end up seeing them at that point in time. But the one thing I want to announce to you guys is I'm going to go back and I'm going to do some old school. I'm going to do a little bit of old school here, and it's not going to be a full-on thing like the old school wrestling review guys or OSW or the OSW guys or anything like that. It's going to be a old school wrestling in its sense of watching old pay-per-views that I attended live. Now, I have attended several different pay-per-views, whether it be WWE, even WCW back in the day. And I'll go through each of those here, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch each of those pay-per-views, and honestly, probably for the first time with live commentary, everything to go along with that, because it's different being there live versus watching on TV. So I may have had two different feels. So shows that I have been to in the past, the WCW Sold Out 2000. That travesty of a pay-per-view. Yes, that's going to be also the first one I'm going to be doing. That's going to be the hardest one to get through because that had so many changes and different things to that pay-per-view that it wasn't even funny. So I'm going to have to go through everything to go along with that. I'm also going to try to do as much research as I can on the event itself to remind myself of what happened with the show to go along with it. The next one after that is going to be Judgment Day 2006. It was WWE's Judgment Day 2006, which had the match with world title match being JBL versus Rey Mysterio. It also had an ending of the King of the Ring finals on that night. It also had the infamous Undertaker versus Great Khali match that was on there as well. The next one after that was a Cyber Sunday 2008. Yes, I went to Cyber Sunday 2008. It was an interesting show. We'll leave it at that. It was out here in the Phoenix area. And it ended up being a very interesting show to go along with that. The next set of pay-per-views right after that are going to actually be a set of Royal Rumbles. 2013's Royal Rumble, and then I'm going to go back, and I know this is a more recent one, as well. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch 2019's Royal Rumble live with commentary to see how I get, see how I feel on those ones as well. I'm also going to go back and see if I can get, because I don't think I have the original video that I recorded for it. But I'm also going to go back and see if I can get a full video of the Royal Rumble 2019 review that I did a few days after the Royal Rumble 2019 show. Again, hadn't watched it with commentary or anything like that. So those would be interesting little snippets or interesting little things that that I can go through on those particular ones. And I'm going to see if I can get that 2019 Royal Rumble review up here over on this channel to go along with that. Again, I have to go search for the video. And yeah, I wanted to make those couple announcements. Again, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be talking about the WWE releases and everything like that here probably a little bit later tonight. I'm waiting for all the names to show up because I want to pay proper respects to all the wrestlers who are essentially losing their jobs, or anybody who's technically losing their job. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in there as well, because just because that's the video that it's supposed to be in there for. But also be on the lookout for classic reviews as well. I wanted to I've been thinking about doing this for quite some time, and with the factor that I have been wanting to bring back reviews, especially since the WrestleMania reviews with those ones, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing weekly television at this point in time, but I wanted to be able to do some kind of reviews for you guys, and I felt like a good classic way of classics would be able to go ahead and do that. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the content coming your way. This first video is going to probably be a rough one to get through. That one, I'm not going to lie. Just going through all this today is kind of sombering a little bit with that one. But I'll give all my thoughts on that. I'm always, as usual, I'm always going to try to stay upbeat. That's what I normally try to do in life, is stay upbeat about everything. But this first one is going to be really tough to get through. And then after that, we will be doing some classic pay-per-view reviews to go along with it. And hopefully you guys enjoy those a little bit more. I hope everybody is out there taking care, staying safe, staying healthy, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.